want to make sure that you are locking that knee out as hard as you can. Make sure we're in practice when we need to be. All right, do all the good things right. Here we go. Yeet on three, 1, 2, 3. Yeet.
Yeah, so when I was at a very young age, around 12, 13 years old, I got into weightlifting. My brother took me to Gold's Gym for the first time, and I just sort of fell in love. But then from there, I just slowly developed and got into it a lot more. I learned that it has a lot of great benefits for me, and then the more and more I went back and did it, the more I grew to love it. And then from there, I got into high school, and I knew that it was going to help increase my performance for football. And from there, I just sort of stuck with it. I got into powerlifting my junior year, and by the time I graduated, 2 years later, I was a 2-time national champ, 2-time high school state champ, 2-time regional champion in powerlifting. And you know, basically my freshman year of high school is when I knew I wanted to do strength and conditioning. So it was just easy going for me from there. So one of the philosophies I learned and I still stick with today is, you know, I learned it from James Frazier at Harvard, and it's just ground-based, 3-dimensional, multi-training movements that help increase on-field performance and decrease the risk of injury. Every place I've gone to, and I've had the chance to work under 2 master strength coaches in my career, and been all over different regions, they all sort of have a very similar philosophy as ground-based training, you know, multi-joint training, things along those lines, not in the same exact wordage, but for me, like, it just made sense. So ground-based training is, you know, a lot of the sports, mostly all sports, are played on the ground. So we train on the ground. I'm not going to put them in any special machines and expect to do a bunch of different movements. So we do a lot of ground-based free weight training. It doesn't matter the team. And then multi-directional training, because, you know, in the field of play, you're never just moving forwards, backwards, up or down. You're moving in all different directions at all points in time, and that's the way we train. So, and the sole purpose is to increase on-field performance, and then hopefully decrease the risk of injury that the athletes may succumb to. I just try to make the muscles a little bit bigger, a little bit stronger, and what they're able to hold, hopefully some demands that are put on it while the athletes are playing their sport. You know, I'm always looking to help others because I know a lot of people have helped me. I've had the privilege of working under 2 master strength coaches, and I'm not saying that I'm a master strength coach by any point in time, but I feel like I know a great deal of knowledge from them and the mentors who have helped me in the past, and that's just something I want to try and push forward to help others. You know, even if it's student athletes, you know, in their off season, you know, they come in and they say, hey coach, I really could use some help with an internship. I would like this field, I like what you do, and things along those lines. So it's not just developing student athletes in the weight room and on the field, but it's also helping develop them in the classroom as well. But outside of that, it's just, I'm excited to see what year 2 brings, and then year 3 and 4, and then going on from there. So now we create leadership, we create a you know, standard of accountability for off-season teams, and it's just going to be awesome. You know, I'm excited for the opportunity to be here. I hope to be here for a very long time. I can't wait to work with, you know, all the other athletes that are going to be coming in the future and just helping them develop. It's just going to be a great time.
Yeet on three, 1, 2, 3. Yeet!